So then, it was free. Finally. Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Yeah, excited to be
We're,
here.
we're getting close to double figures, you know.
We are getting close to double figures.
Are you going to do an event for that?
Double figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have a rave. Just have a rave in the barbershop, just
Fair.
spinning around on my barber's chair.
Right. So yeah, it was free. I'm joined with Brad, obviously.
Hey-o.
And we have Tobias Lawson Dick.
Oh, yeah.
Safety.
So then, Tobias is coming on the pod to carry on the last episode of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was an expert in any of these, but I've seen things that have, they make you question things, don't you?
At the end of the day, who's an expert of conspiracy theories? Because it's all conspiracy anyway.
Yeah, because you can't
So-
prove it. Because it's no longer a
Most of
conspiracy.
it-
But it's no longer a conspiracy theory once you prove it, so you can't be an expert.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's Matt Hancock?
Get
No,
deep,
it's
I'm
not
only
Matt
like,
Hancock.
you know,
What's his
60
name now? Who
seconds
does the conspiracy theories with Joe Rogan? David Icke.
Yeah,
There you go.
David.
He's a fucking good one.
Maybe he's an
He's
expert
another
then.
one. Yeah, he could be an expert.
Quite possibly.
Could be an expert.
So
Well, it
basically,
was.
what you're trying to tell people is you're coming for David Icke's job. So I reckon that you just scrap it out, innit? Just in a cage on the street, fuck it.
That's Joe Rogan's job.
Joe Rogan. That's true. That's true. But we spoke about MH17, a
Yeah.
couple of other conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Bit of toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fluoride, yeah.
fluoride.
Yeah.
So
Again,
yeah,
just-
today's episode is going to unravel some absolute nonsense about these conspiracy theories.
Strap
much.
yourself in. I think it's going to get a bit weird.
It could get weird. Last episode got weird with 9/11. So
Yeah.
actually, there was some more what I found out with 9/11.
Oh, really? Well, let's start with that then. Let's go with that.
I'll
because-
follow on. We're not going to spend too long because last episode did drag on that. But I spoke to someone. Apparently, the owner of the Twin Towers got it insured a couple of weeks. I think you said
Yeah.
a couple of weeks before for terrorists.
Yeah, got it insured.
How much was the payout?
Well,
Fucking bad
this is the thing. He claimed there were 2 attacks, got paid twice.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
a mad thing.
And none of his family were in the building.
That
He
is-
owns the buildings, and he was not. None of them were there.
That
day.
is the weirdest
Held up.
coincidence that you could possibly have.
Mm.
Like,
So the second plane going into the Twin Towers was technically 9/11.2.
Yeah,
there's 2 9/11s.
Well, if he's claiming for 2, surely.
pretty much.
Also, apparently there was supposed to be a meeting at one of the top of the World Trade Centers that day.
Hmm.
What he was supposed to go to, and he didn't turn up.
Wow.
And his daughter was held up as well.
Yeah,
She wasn't there.
mad.
Who do you
Bizarre.
think he is not showing up to meetings? That could never be me. That, you know.
Neither. Yeah.
But yeah, what other stuff have you got on 9/11?
Well, yeah, we
I think
spoke
that
about
was
it. Yeah.
There was a couple of more points on the phone, but I'll leave that on there.
Fair enough.
We'll leave 9/11
So,
before we get cancelled.
which one are you going for?
Touchy subject, isn't it? So, I think the first one I wanted to go for was the Malaysian flight because I found a good thread on Twitter for that.
Which flight was it? Because there's 2 gone missing. MH17 or the
I've done the 330. Sorry,
370,
370. Yeah.
I was about to say, you're telling us about a plane that's gone missing.
Was this
Yeah,
the after?
it's going
This,
missing now.
this was the one after MH17, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the one before.
Mm.
I can't remember which come
I've got a
first.
date here.
Go on.
Hang on, Sam Smith.
That dress sense is fucking awful.
Why does he look like a burnt chicken, bro?
Burnt chicken?
They look like a burnt chicken.
Alright, okay. Why does Sam Smith look like a burnt chicken, bro?
No,
Oh, he fully look like a burnt chicken in
he
that
should
outfit.
he should have stuck to shoes. I couldn't get the words
What
out.
was- I'm going to find out the other date because one was
I'm sure MH17 was 12 years ago.
right, and then this is March 2014.
All right, so
So
yeah,
it's about
probably
9
after.
years.
Yeah.
So well, it's nearly 9 years exactly, isn't it? But yeah, it went
Conspiracy.
no trace.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
It went 2 years without any trace when this was written. So this is quite an old thread in itself. But basically, this talks about how it was going from.
Do you know what MH17? Have you heard about these? No, you've not heard about it.
Malaysia where it crashed into the sea or something.
Well,
It went missing.
yeah, we're missing.
Yeah.
Still
So-
what we found.
Effectively, I've
Both.
seen the route the pilot took, and it was going through a routine flight. I think it was Malaysia to Beijing, and he takes off, and he goes the complete wrong way, and then goes. But what I was reading about in this particular thread was that there was obviously, you know what a semiconductor is. No. It's in pretty much every electronic device, and there's massive shortages at the moment for electric cars. PS5s are affected, Xboxes, everything like iPhones, everything's been affected due to a shortage of these being made. Obviously, this was way before this shortage, but they're still important. And there was one with a patent out, and it was just going out for approval sort of in the US. And it was split 5 ways, this patent.
Okay.
4 of the patent holders were on the flight, 1 of them wasn't. Now, it just so happens that the person that wasn't on the flight is part of one of the richest families in the world, or the richest family in the world, which have been known to fund both sides of wars, own all the banks, and have been on Jeffrey Epstein's plane.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, so it all sort of ties in. It's not very good, but anyway, this plane goes missing with 4 of the patent owners on it, leaving the one to become even richer. He's the sole owner of the patent now because those people are gone.
So did he cause it?
Hey?
Did he cause the plane to go missing?
Well, there's plenty of things that they could have caused.
He slid the pilot, like, 20 quid or something, and just went
20 quid, yeah.
Fucking hell. I expect a lot more than 20 quid to make him a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. I mean, the assassinations of presidents as well. The 2 presidents that were assassinated, I think it was mainly John F. Kennedy. He opposed the central banking system.
Okay.
Which is what he was trying to turn against it. And then, pretty soon into all of this, he gets assassinated.
Yeah, that's a madness.
This Rothschild family, they wanted to confirm this central banking system. So, they're going to do what they can to stop him, stop anyone. It doesn't matter because they're the sole person with all the money, sole family with all the money.
Madness.
So I'm just trying to find out where it actually was going. But I found, obviously, you've seen that radar.
Yeah.
I've seen it. So that was its original flight path, and it turned and went back over into the Malaysian Sea and just disappeared from there.
Yeah.
That was the last radar point to be ever like.
And how do you stop a radar?
You can't really stop a radar in the air unless, even when the plane cuts in the air, the radar still goes off.
Yeah, because
the black box is literally recording everything.
So what have they done? Have they
the
cut
waves
it
are
out and
bouncing all the time.
dropped it out the window or something?
You can't cut that fucker out, and you can't open windows on planes.
Yeah, it's designed to be the last thing available on the plane because it's meant to be there to record everything that happens in the lead up to
the crash. Surely the plane was destructive then.
Or it's at the bottom of the sea somewhere. Fish living in it.
There has been reports of several pieces of debris washing up on shore, but they can't put that on.
You can't guarantee it's part of that plane. Okay.
No, I'm just trying to find where it was going to. I've just MH17 was going from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing.
Kuala Lumpur.
Is
Where's
that
Kuala
the same route?
Lumpur?
Malaysia.
That's a mad name. That
Dad was
Kuala
born in
Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
Your dad was born in Kuala Lumpur.
No, he wasn't.
He was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Big Kuala Lumpur geezer. Mad.
He would have taken the passport that were going to make him join the army.
Fuck off.
Yeah. But they're all a bit shorter than him and he's quite tall, so yeah, it's not ideal really. Wouldn't really fit it in, I don't think. He just didn't want to do it.
It's like, to be fair, the 370 was Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Beijing as well.
Yeah, same route.
Weird.
That's bizarre, isn't it?
That's weird. Bizarre. But MH17 was found. It caused a crash, but no one could decide. No one could put a pinpoint on why the crash happened. 298 people died. A lot of Netherlands people. Dutch,
really?
Yeah. So I've not really read up on that one, but that's a madness. So how can a flight nowadays? Flights don't really go. Obviously, flying's safe for driving on the road.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck does one of them go missing and not be found anywhere? Especially in the water.
Especially with the technology that we've got nowadays.
Technology, yeah. But I understand if it's landing in water, it might be harder to pinpoint. It's like a needle in a haystack. But landing up,
it comes into the water as well. Like
surely you'd find remnants of the actual plane.
Yeah. Like most plane crashes into the sea are found nowadays. But that's a weird one. Obviously, something dodgy's gone on.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the people to be doing underhand things, you see all kinds of stories about them and what they've done, and just bizarre. Like you can go in such a deep rabbit hole for it all when you start like googling them and all this sort of thing, and people go missing over trying to bring people out. So I'm worried now. I'm worried that I might have a freak car accident on the way home now.
Freak car accident on the way to York.
Show this as a memorial at my funeral.
we'll get justice for you, don't we?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
We'll expose the truth.
yeah.
On the 370 flight, 239 passengers on board,
Okay.
and none of them have been like heard of ever since, which is weird.
Mad.
Most people have, yeah. I want to read into more that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get David out to speak, see if he knows anything about it. It's a fucking big plane too.
Yeah. What is it? 737.
777, I think.
777.
But yeah, mad.
Is that like a double decker one?
No, but one of the largest Boeing single engine. But yeah, mad. So, but what else have you got for us?
Okay.
What other
so the next
Marvel?
one. This is
marvelous things.
So I remember being at school when I was younger, obviously, and
Well, I'd hope
a
that you're not
teacher-
visiting schools on the regular now.
no, because you get put on a list for that nowadays.
What can you do?
We don't need to go into what kind of list. But yeah, so this teacher, when I was really young, told the class, they were talking about like different chemicals, and one of them was fluoride.
Okay.
She told us it's poisonous, it's really bad for you, and it's in toothpaste and it's in drinking water. And at the time I was like, why are they putting like a 7-year-old
water out the tap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, why are they putting poisonous things in things that we need every single day of our lives to survive and stay healthy?
Yeah.
And again, I think it comes down to ulterior motives. I think there's things that it'll do to you that, like, higher powers are trying to suppress in the general population.
Like population control and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So basically,
Killing you slowly.
Yeah. So it's used in drinking water for like sort of cleaning, purifying. They also say that it's good for your teeth, which allegedly it is. I don't know. And I brush my teeth every day. So
Is that why they tell you not to swallow toothpaste?
yeah, so you're not really meant to swallow it because of that.
It's so minty for air.
Keep it fresh for hours. And then obviously it's in all major marketed toothpaste brands as well. And 9 out of 10 dentists recommend it and all that sort of thing. So yeah, they push it on you. There are ones available, but they're really expensive without fluoride in them. I don't know what they use instead to sort of keep it good for your teeth, but
I know you're gonna give me some shit for this because like my toothpaste, what I bought, you know the high smell, like the colour control one.
Yeah.
Like that didn't have it in, but that was a whitening.
Right.
So did it clean or just did it whiten? I actually
I
never
think
got
it
into
cleans.
that. Just clean.
Yeah, and I think there's something to do with
because that was the one that
actual
apparently
teeth.
doesn't have fluoride in.
Which is probably a good thing. So your high
Fucking
smell.
expensive though.
Yeah,
Pay for that
exactly.
every time.
And then I saw another one when I looked. There was another one that was like £28 for a tube, and like normally it's like £2.60.
It's like all this.
Quid, bro.
Quid
For a tube. It's
fair enough.
bro.
Well, yeah, I've Max White,
Yeah, just put Colgate in it.
Colgate Max White bangs.
I use Colgate.
Just the original Colgate's my favourite one.
I like
None
Colgate.
of this multicoloured stuff, like get a bit like sensory overload from like multi, like especially when you spit out, you're like, why is it not white?
What have you seen? Like the clear blue one with like little sparkles through it.
Oh man,
Fucking hell.
that give me anxiety pushing my teeth.
Not sure we'll put it in my mouth.
So basically, based on the information that you brought to us, you're telling us not to drink water and not to brush our teeth.
But I think bottled water's probably all right. Let's see if fluoride's in it. They're not going to say it, are they?
Surely they have to say.
Oh yeah, they should.
It
What
won't
does it say
have,
anyway?
it doesn't have fluoride in.
No.
No.
So bottled water is much better for you. It's like
Got potassium in.
Potassium good for you.
Got calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, bicarbonates, sulfurates, chlorides. Like chloride, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
So that's a cleaner.
Yeah.
Again,
It's
that's
in swimming
bubble
pools.
through
Isn't it?
drinking water and stuff.
But yeah, so they're putting this shit in.
Yeah.
I'm going to relate this to the veg one, and we've had this conversation a couple of times this week, over the previous weeks. So, apparently, obviously, veg, like,
Yeah.
it's a hard one because they say veg is good for you,
Right.
but apparently, people like these animals don't eat it and stay away from it, even though it's colourful, bright, and they're going to be attracted to it because of the chemicals in it.
Like the pesticides
Yeah,
they spray on them
yeah,
to
yeah.
protect them. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
So
you're
apparently,
always meant to wash your food, aren't you? 'Cause it's
Exactly,
not good
exactly.
stuff to eat. If it kills animals, then do the same to people.
so all this apparently like, oh yeah, they're trying to control the food chemicals in our food, everything like that, like exactly like the fluoride thing, and bring down aging apparently. But it's over the data of every single year to year, aging, the average age goes up. So
Do you reckon that's
stats.
Do you reckon that's because scientifically we're advancing so much? Like I genuinely think humans are meant to live as long as they're living.
Oh, meant to.
Genuinely, scientifically speaking, yeah. Like you look at us, right? We're the only living mammals on the planet that get back pain and stuff like that, and it's all to do with gravity, right? And obviously because we stand upright.
Are we the only mammals? Dogs get back pain.
But they've been sort of bred, and it's over time.
Yeah,
they've been bred incorrectly to be a more ideal sort of consumable.
I genuinely think that like lifespan, like we're not actually designed to live that long. It's just science has got so good. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, like
years ago, like you know, like you got an illness, you died of it. You got a common cold and you died from it. No, now you've got people being cured of cancers. Do you know what I mean? Like it's amazing what science can do.
Yeah.
But are we changing the course of a geosystem in itself? Do you get what I mean?
I do.
The life cycle itself has been changed because of science.
Well, we never know what's going to go on. We don't want to know.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't want someone else wiping my ass for me and shit like that.
No.
Like, genuinely, if I get to a point where I can't look after myself, just shoot me, bro.
There might be machines when we're old, 60 years time or whatever. Might be machines that do it for us.
Yeah, but are we going to be young in 60 years time? Because aging's getting that thingy. What you're going to be? What 80, 82? We have still 90 plus year olds coming in here.
Yeah.
So you don't actually know. Like aging's just one of them things, and it's all this bullshit about like fluoride and like potassium in bananas and all that. Like I think you've got to eat like
7 bananas kills you.
No, it's not.
No, it's way more than that. I've googled it before.
Right, okay.
Mate, it's fucking hard.
I thought it was 7, and then
I think it's like a ton of bananas or
turn into mist.
You just turn into mist
After 7 bananas.
Just Thanos, yeah.
How many bananas will kill you?
Is it like 500 or something, or 380 or something? You have to eat them all at once. So like it's physically impossible.
Bananas are radioactive.
Yeah, potassium is, yeah.
But you should keep eating them anyway. But here we go.
I don't know if potassium is radioactive, but there's something in them anyway.
Where are you? Yeah. To start having symptoms, you need 274 bananas a day for the next 7 years.
I thought it was
7? Mate, like,
I genuinely think I've ate 7 bananas in one day as well.
Because I weigh my food in the mornings. If you go Aldi and get the big pack of bananas, mate, they weigh a fucking ton.
Yeah.
And you get the little ones from Asda and they weigh half. Like 120 gram banana. Flash.
Do you reckon they're injecting the bananas with steroids to get them that big?
No, just leave it
yeah. I don't think
it's a bit like with chicken breast, they inject it with water.
Yeah.
To make it more appealing, make it bigger, and that's why it shrinks when you cook it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
well, I've seen like obviously natural bananas grown in the wild, like out on beaches wherever. They've got the big bananas and like way bigger and they're straight.
Yeah.
But now they're much more small and curved.
You reckon over years we've developed things to make them more appealing?
Yeah, like seedless grapes.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Like all the sort of the changes that they can make to food and everything just to make it more appealing. Like they're meant to have seeds in them as well, bananas, you know.
Yeah.
But no one's going to replant a banana they get from
See the way monkeys open bananas?
From the bottom.
From the bottom.
Alright.
And you actually get the foot. Do you know when you open a banana from the top?
Yeah.
And you might have like a tidgy bit left in the bottom because it snaps off? None of that. Open it from the bottom, mate. Full finger.
What's wrong with the bottom of a banana?
It is weird that. Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Because I never eat the bottom of a banana.
I eat it.
Do you?
As long as it's not like brown and black.
Yeah,
like mush.
Oh.
So I'm a bit weird about my bananas. Like I won't eat a banana that's too ripe.
Okay. So if it's
Do you got what I mean? So I wait for the skin to start
Banana.
having like black bits. on it.
Make banana bread out of that.
Yeah.
They're sweeter like that.
Yeah.
They actually are sweeter like that.
Whereas they're a bit firmer when they're really ripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are it's too firm.
Firmer and they're a bit.
They don't taste of anything.
Yeah, that is exactly it.
It feels like grainy in your mouth, doesn't it? If you have a banana that's too ripe, it feels a bit grainy and feels like it's sticking to the inside of your mouth. And,
That makes sense. Yeah, I usually go for I go for that stage though, which is weird. I go for like the green into the yellow sort of thing.
I think it all depends on what you had as a kid. So like we do you keep them in the fridge?
No,
Bananas?
Yeah.
No,
Some people genuinely keep them in the fridge, bro.
I keep eggs in the fridge.
Do you know how to make your bananas last longer?
Keep them with fruit.
So you know, like when they're in a bunch, put tin foil over the top of the bunch.
I've read that.
Oh,
Yeah. So you know how they all join like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Right. You put tin foil over that, and it stops them aging as fast.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you just kept it with all the fruit, and then they also
All the metal goes into your banana and you eat
aluminium causes dementia and Alzheimer's.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So obviously, like going on the aluminium stuff, and like I want to move. Like the next one I want to speak about is 5G.
Yeah.
And the conspiracy theories behind it. Now we've got a client who works for BT, and once his job was outside fitting these massive masts.
Yeah.
And he'd have people coming up to him. Like obviously, people burn them down. Like banners go up. You have people throwing eggs at him, giving him a load of shit, and all this. And it's like 5G. Like apparently causes cancers. Like 5G is bad for us. All this like micro, whatever you call it, all like the waves what we can't see are bad for us.
Yeah.
But then I watched the Elon Musk one, and he was like, even if you leave the phone like next to your head for years and years, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, they did a study back in the day before like smartphones and stuff like that. You know, like the first generation, like phones that you could play music out of and all that.
But they were bad.
And it was scientifically proven. Say, like you have your phone under your pillow playing something, yeah, and you lay on the pillow. It was scientifically proven that if you did that long enough, it would turn your brain into mush because of the radiation. Because they had so much radiation coming out of phones like 15, 20 years ago.
Much finer signals now.
Yeah.
Is there actually a difference between the wave frequency of the 4G, the 3G, and the 5G, or is it just how the information gets there? Because obviously my job, I work on faster networks and fiber optics, and that uses, by creating a faster network, it uses a faster cable that entire way. So is 5G not just a faster cable to the mast using the same radiation or like waves? Because everything's radiation. Light's radiation.
We're surrounded by radiation.
Yeah, it's literally passing through you.
That fridge.
The radios.
Fridge was on. Save the planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Save the polar bears and the electric bill. But yeah.
Do you reckon you could take a polar bear in a scrap?
I'll
I'll let you have it on your own terms. So like not in the ice and that.
On my own.
You know, have it in the Coliseum if you want.
Yeah, I don't know, because animals like me, so I think we'd probably get on. And I wouldn't mind getting on.
Yeah, no, but like, let's say you are in the Coliseum, then you have to scrap
I
it.
have to do it.
And, like, what would you do? Like, false into a sense of security?
Yeah.
Nah.
I generally think it would just. You've seen Polar Express, is it?
Yeah.
And is that the one? Is it Polar Express? The one where
with the train?
No, there's another. Yeah, well, that is Polar Express, but there's another one I can't remember it. But it's like you got like the demons and like the little animal that's their soulmate. I can't remember it, but there's a polar bear fight in that, and they've got big armor on and that. Rough. I'm not getting into that sort of thing. No way.
So 5G operates different to 4G. So
Okay.
5G needs small substations to send that signal out. So it works like that. So do you know 4G has like a massive antenna and set up? Like 5G goes to different places and that disperses it.
Right.
But then the wave frequency, this is kind of mad. So GHS, which is the 5G operates 30 to 300 GHz, and 4G operates under 6. That's a big difference.
So what was it again?
30 to 300.
Yeah, gigahertz. Yeah.
Yeah, gigahertz, and gigahertz for 4G is under 6. So that's like
that's a big difference.
That's like 6 times less, 600 times less.
Yeah, and is a giga a billion? So that's it goes mega. I think mega's a million. Mega's a million. Giga's a billion. So that's what's that? 26 billion. So from one to the bottom.
Trillion.
Yeah. Ooh. Don't know.
Terahertz. I don't know.
Terabytes.
That's what I mean. It's Terra's trillion then.
Sure.
Maybe we'll Google it.
So it goes megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes. Yeah.
But yeah, going back to 5G. Like, do you think?
See that, mum? Man's smart.
But yeah, going back to 5G. Do you think it's bad for you?
No.
I don't know.
No. There's far worse things.
I think the people what think it's bad for you are
just tax.
Yeah.
I think there's so many things that are far worse for you than 5G.
Like, these are the people who are going out smoking weed, smoking crack, doing cocaine, and don't think like,
bro, walk down the A6.
Yeah,
the fumes off the A6 alone, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen like people in Los Angeles, like the balconies, like plastered in black, like
soot?
Yeah. And like people wipe it and it's just like black. That's all off the car fumes off the highway.
It's the same off the A6.
Yeah, it will be. Look at the windows.
Look at the windows on all the establishments on the A6, bro.
The ones that have been there for years. Yeah.
Grimy, bro, because no one cleans the windows. Feel like we're like one of the only places around there that have the windows clean.
Well, that's good.
Shout out, Dama.
USP.
But yeah, like, so obviously 5G, like, surely can't be that bad for us. Stuff like that. But then, like, going on to like staying on that global warming.
Do you believe in global warming?
No.
Or do you reckon it's natural progression?
I think
like naturally the world was going to get warmer regardless.
We're not meant to last. The world wasn't designed.
Yeah.
Nothing's designed to last.
It wasn't. The world's never going to be sustainable because the world's always dying.
Exactly, and it's the full thing about global warming and like Britain and like, UK making a massive push. Like, yeah, it is good. Like, recycle. Like, yeah, we should use plastic bottles, save landfill, everything like that. But then you have India, China, and like,
but never going to change the ways.
33% of global warming, so-called, comes from India.
Yeah.
And it's
did you know that we're making that much of a big deal about it in this country? That if you've got a really energy efficient house, they'll actually reduce the percentage that your mortgage at. It's not a huge percentage; it'd be like 0.2%. But it would make a difference over the course of a 30-year, 35-year mortgage, or a 25-year, like however long your mortgage term is. Do you know what I mean? Like you're talking thousands of pounds. Do you know what I mean? Off your mortgage payments. But
obviously, going about carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, carbon monoxide, and all this, like we are, it's hardly risen, and it's like all this water. Like I think I said it this week to you, Brad. It's like the previous week is like. Everyone's making a massive deal of it. Like, is it M17, G7 press conference?
Yeah, G7.
Like, it was in Cornwall, like maybe last year to a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
All these big fucking global stars coming in on private jets, flying, talking about global warming.
We're ruining the world. We need to recycle some more cans.
They're flying back out on a private jet.
Yeah. Rishi Sunak flies point to point in the UK.
Exactly.
In one day.
But they're going about.
We live on an island. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah. There's very nice.
It's not America.
But going on about it, like, and they all live next to the coast, and they say water levels rising. So apparently, if it rises 10 feet, right? So the water rises 10 meters or 10 feet. I can't remember the correct one. UK would be basically gone. Bar the massive hills, like London, gone. The River Thames flooded London. Up Manchester, gone. It's like all these places, America, the whole coast will be gone. And it's like, apparently that's going to happen by 2030 or 40, did they say? It's fucking, that is the biggest con we've ever been told.
But wouldn't it be nice to have a beach resort in Stockport?
Be sick. Yo, boys, what are you doing this weekend? Chilling.
Go surfing, dude.
That's what I'm from, yeah. Getting ready for it.
Get some highlights in there.
Also, yeah, they go, oh, you know, like, say if the ice melts, penguins, like polar bears, seals, and all that, they'll all come extinct. So mammoths became extinct. Like, it's a natural part of the. I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying like people shouldn't be sad over polar bears becoming extinct, right? Like, you know, you do you, bro, but like on a serious level, like animals go extinct. Like it's just natural progression of the. And also, like it's all about the food chain, bro. We're at the top of the food chain. We do what we want. Do you know what I mean? That's why we can eat what we want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are you telling me that if cows were at the top of the food chain, they'd still be eating grass? Would they fuck? Would they fuck, man? They'd be going Benvenuti and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? They'd be going Mackey's for a little treat, going Weatherspoons for a pint and some fucking gammon steak and that. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's a food chain.
They're not going to make themselves, bro.
That's why I said they went for a gammon steak.
Gammon steak. Nice.
Trying to fry you up.
I just expect the cow to just boot the door and start eating it all.
Imagine just one day a cow just shows up at the and he goes, you work for me now. You went really realistic with it then, like, no. He's like, nah bro, nah, you work for me now with his little hoof and that. Cows got hooves, don't they?
Is it?
Oh.
So, like, cows, apparently, if like we stop
the farts?
Yeah, because of the methane what they release. If we stop eating them, so obviously when we eat an animal, it's got to be like we take the animal, like take its life to eat it. Like apparently, if we just left them like that would be pretty bad for the environment.
In the quantity that they are now, because they've been bred so much for the industry.
So apparently, if we just leave them, that's going to damage the environment.
Yeah, but also think of all the jobs that creates.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, say the world went vegan tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, all the jobs that would be lost in farming, it'd be mad. Also, you kill more things growing vegan products than you do if you're on a farm that slaughters animals, because of all the chemicals that you're killing the bugs with, and like animals that go scrounging and stuff like that. Like, it's bad. It's bad when you look into it, you know.
It's a weird one. The whole.
You actually kill more animals for that cauliflower steak that you're spreading there than what I would if I had a steak in front of me. Do you get what I mean? Like, it is actually madness, that.
It's all a process. I think vegan, some stuff is very much processed. But then it's like, where's your natural protein?
Nuts. That's the best it gets.
And your complex protein.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
Oh, 100%.
Have you ever tried going vegan? Have you ever tried doing it?
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely never.
I've tried it for a week.
Yeah?
It was hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Because you didn't enjoy what you were eating?
Do you know what? I didn't mind it. Meat. Like the Aldi, like the veggie burgers are actually alright. But then you got to, if you want to be fully vegan, it's everything.
I remember when the horse meat.
Not vegan otherwise.
I remember when the horse meat crisis went on. I remember my mum tried to feed me and my brother veggie fingers. They're grim then, bro. Veggie fingers are grim.
Yeah, I think I was given around that time as well. I was given a corn sausage. I just didn't like it. But like since then, I've had more vegan food, and just through trying it. My mum's doing it at the moment in moderation. Again, she's not fully vegan, but she's having more plant-based stuff. And
it's like when
some of it's nice. Like it is nice food.
You ever watch Game Changer? You ever seen Game Changer?
No, I haven't.
It's worth a watch. It's very biased, like Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, all you big NBA stars, like all them are in it. Like it's very biased, like trying to persuade you to go vegan. But some of the like the blood test they did, like obviously a lot of NBA stars over there, like in America, eat quite fatty food. A lot of it's fried chicken and all this, and like they take it, like they measure the blood, so they bring out the blood. It's like pretty cloudy. They go vegan for like a week, and it's like pretty clear.
Yeah, I think there's loads of different reasons to do it.
There is
personal and environmental.
There's a lot of benefits in changing your diet. Like, I barely eat red meat, and the reason for it is you use a lot of energy breaking down red meat. Yeah. Like your body, it takes so much longer for your body to break down red meat. And I always feel really tired after I eat red meat.
Your body takes a long while to digest protein.
Yeah.
So if you're on a high protein diet and bring down your calories, you'll almost feel as full. So like I eat a lot of protein a day, and like I do love red meat, and I don't feel like it makes me tired.
Everyone's different.
It makes me, yeah, I know. It makes me all like vascular. For some reason, I asked 2 PTs this the other week. Like, if I have a steak on like a Sunday and go gym on a Monday, it's almost like a couple of extra veins up there. It's weird. Like, but I do love steak.
Your blood pressure going.
No. Sorry. But yeah, like everything in moderation. You like a steak?
Yeah, red meat's one of my things, and well, pretty much any really.
But it is high in fat. Like, it's probably not the best.
I don't eat the fat off, so like if I get a steak,
do you eat?
I take it off.
I take
sometimes
it off.
Like my dad makes really nice food, and he'll like season around the outside of it, and obviously that's a layer of fat and then the meat. So all the season's on the outside.
That pot scratchings.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, never.
Do you like pot scratchings?
Nah, grim, bro.
I don't mind them.
Smelt them from a yard away once.
It's fried fat in it.
Yeah.
That's all it is, and it's like.
Oh. I've seen the videos of how they actually make it, and they literally like they just get a layer of the fat and they pour hot oil on it, and it all just curls up and goes horrible. I'm like,
we've made homemade ones, and it is all right, but all it is fat.
Yeah.
And oil. It's like that shit isn't good for you.
And you consuming it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You consuming just pure fat and oil. Madness.
Yeah.
But don't take steak out of my diet.
No. Neither.
No.
Steak and ale.
Go to France on Thursday, so what steak do you eat over there?
We
did.
What's
But yeah. But going back to the food thing, so this is another one, and it got mentioned in the other. I think this is all one mad conspiracy, like what we had, and it's the chemtrails of the planes.
Right? Yeah.
So do you know how planes release chemtrails?
Yeah.
Like, so apparently this has been researched since like 60s, but like chemtrails are like governments putting shit to come out of engines to do with fertilizer. So it's just an easy way to fertilize.
Yeah. So obviously
Have you heard this?
I'm not 100% sold on chemtrails personally.
I think it's absolutely SH1T. Like, yeah, because planes are that high up in the cold atmosphere.
Yeah, and then the hot air, water just condenses straight away.
It's water condensed.
Straight into steam.
It's like,
well, that's not to say that someone might try and disguise that natural process from the planes into something where they could put something in there.
Apparently, it's an easy way for farmers, easy way for like governments to help the farmers and just dump a load of stuff.
Yeah.
You ever seen a plane dump fuel? That's mad.
Yeah.
Because they literally just open a little switch.
Is it a bit like when you have a shit and then you flush the toilet and it goes flying out?
Nah, it doesn't. Nah.
On commercial planes, you like that, walking around with an umbrella.
Never seen that. Have you never actually seen that?
What?
When you flush the toilet on a plane, it goes.
No, it doesn't.
It does?
No, it doesn't. It gets sucked out in the end.
What? Used for fuel in the engines.
Fuck on.
No.
Food. Right there, spoon. Ain't no Emirates bullshit. But yeah, apparently, like, so when planes need to dump fuel to land, emergency landing, they'll just circle and it'll just be a massive trail behind the plane of this fuel just being dumped. Imagine being under that.
Yeah.
I'd be fuel on your head.
You'd be trying to fill like containers up though, surely, because that fuel's worth a fucking fortune.
Yeah, cheaper than our fuel, isn't it?
Probably because of the quantity.
So how it works with fuel is you pay for it a year in advance. Yeah. So obviously with the fuel crisis that we've had in the last 12 months.
We didn't have it last month.
Yeah,
we didn't have it last year.
You've not had that added onto your plane flights yet because everything's a year ahead. So they're probably paying like £1.10 a litre, whereas it's £1.50 a litre. Do you get what I mean? That'd be the difference.
Right.
To be fair, I don't feel like looking at flights this year. What a booked, like much went up.
Yeah, I got Tenerife. 8 hours of flying there and back, £50.
Mate, that is mad. Considering like it's 2,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
Imagine filling your car up that many times.
Put it into perspective. What to get the train to Derby and back was like 30 quid from Stockport. You pay 50 quid to go all the way to fucking
and then London it was like an £80 train.
And the train's not even fucking fueled by fucking actual fuel. It's electric. Do you know what I mean? Babby bastards.
Yeah.
That's a weird one. That is weird, isn't it? What is it? Like, bus prices have gone up now in electric buses.
Hybrids.
Yeah, but some are fully electric though.
Oh, they are.
That's a weird one. Here's one thing. I've seen this morning. You like it? Do you know when you're feeling like really useless? Like, do you know when you like feel, I feel like shit. Like, just remember in cars, even though everyone's in a car, they still have buses and taxis.
What?
Do you know like the movie Cars?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had buses and taxis, even though everyone's in a car. Imagine, so when you're feeling like useless and like not welcome, think of that, mate.
Yeah. Being in a bus, you're just driving around. Effectively, they're just fat, aren't they? Like, as a bus in cars, it's just fat. It's just a
Like, here's one for you. The Illuminati of, like, you know what I'm going to speak about. So, do you know, like a Fiat 500, and you're like behind a bus?
Yeah.
And like a Fiat 500, you can literally lie down in it.
Mm.
And it's behind the bus on the same lane.
Yeah.
And like, you get on a bus and you can lie down twice sideways. It's like, there's a glitch in the matrix here.
That is weird, actually. Yeah, yeah. The lane width is the same, and everyone fits.
Like massive lorries.
Yeah.
The way that they make them.
Obviously, it's fit like thinner. And all this.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny to fry someone's head with that little.
Have you ever thought deeply about the fact that you can jump up and down inside a train and land on the same spot?
Yeah.
But if you jump on top of the train, you'll land on a different spot. Have you ever deeped that? I've deeped at 2 a.m. once. I sent my head under.
You know when you
Just staring at the ceiling going, how does that work?
It's almost like when you floor it in a car and like stuff like that.
Yeah, G-force.
You seen when they released the M3 or an M4 and they put the phone on the back of the seat and accelerated, it stayed there. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's your next car, isn't it? M4.
M2, bro.
M2. Nice.
Take it to my uncle to get shit. No more with that. But yeah, like I spoke of it like the Chinese balloon.
Yeah.
I spoke about this last week.
Right.
And the US military has shut down 5 more.
5 more?
Unidentified.
On a serious level, I'm actually really disappointed that they didn't make it look like a lantern. Because they would have got away with it, bro. It was Chinese New Year not that long ago. And also, how elite would it have been if they shot it down and there was a big fortune company inside of it?
There were bombs inside of it.
Was there actually?
Yeah, because it was supposed to self-destruct if everyone found out, and it didn't. So they
Did
just shut it down.
Did they have like a little fortune cookie on?
Yeah,
on
like
the bomb? Yeah.
World War III.
Yeah.
Like, are we actually in World War III? Like, you got to think about it. Five unidentified objects, like over the US, have been shut down in the last 6 days.
And you're only just taking that into account.
That's
Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a madness, by the way.
Russia and Ukraine, sending tanks to Ukraine.
Don't get me wrong. Like what Russia's done's a madness, bro. But I feel bad that we're actually giving like Ukraine so much dough. Like that guy that's in charge over there, he's a nutter, you know. Like Putin's a bad nutter, yeah. But Ukraine's leaders are nutter. Like he closed all the churches down and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? He locked a load of priests up. To being religious and that. The guy's just as much of a nutter as Putin. It's just the fact that he's got a smaller country.
What are you saying? Priests don't need locking up?
Not all priests.
Most,
yeah. No, but like he's a bit of a nutter. Have you seen his press conference when he came over there? He set a world record for the most.
Yeah, that's all.
The guy's defo on chisel biscuits. I'm telling you.
Won't be a marching powder.
The guy's on chisel biscuits. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He is a go-getter.
You've seen all the conspiracies about him not actually being in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So you know, like when he's being filmed outside like the headquarters in Kiev, it's like there's like glitches on his shoulder. What literally split for a second, like a green, and bam. Back to normal.
So he's not actually.
He's not actually there.
Yeah. Green screening.
I tell you what, that's ballsy of me even being in Ukraine though. If they kill him, the war's over. Just like if we kill Putin, the war's over, bro.
Yeah, I hope it would be that case. To be honest with you, I hope that's the easy way out.
It's mad how that's gone on for so long. Like they expected it to be 3 weeks, and like you know,
it was a training exercise, wasn't it? Originally,
battered.
It's a year in.
Soon, March. I remember
it kicked off on Paul's birthday.
It's Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah. No. It was during the week. It was on Paul's birthday, bro. He came in for his birthday to him and it had just kicked off and it was a madness.
I thought it was something.
Yeah.
I remember waking up and picking up Twitter and like, bam, like these choppers are flying into Ukraine. It looked like GTA or like Modern Warfare, Warzone, free for all.
It's something that's bothered me for ages, like just the fact that there's so many nuclear weapons on all these different sides of the different countries and stuff, and everyone's against each other and everyone's using it as a threat. I just want to live my life.
So I had
it's not that deep, is it?
But if it
but it's not that deep, is it? Like, why does everyone want to scrap? It's not that deep.
It's not.
Like you might say something now, that really pisses me off, I full well know, like if I wanted to, I could just start kicking fuck out of you, but I'm not going to. So why the fuck would a Russia turn around to a Ukraine and go, because I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm going to blow you. I just don't understand the thought process. Because in day-to-day life, people don't go about doing it. 9 times out of 10. Do you get what I mean? Like,
unless you're very Pickering.
Yo, like, I've got a fucking knife in my pocket, let's say, and you say something bad, I full well know I can stab you, and there's fuck all you can do about it. Right?
What I'm saying on pod, you know.
But I'm not gonna, because I'm a human and I've got conscience and stuff like that. Like,
not you specifically, but somebody.
Yeah. Like, and that's one thing that I can't get my head right. It's like they're playing a video game, bro.
Yeah.
With no consequences.
He's like, I've seen this the other day. Donald Trump said he keeps using the nuclear, threatening, and everyone's getting more.
And it's
scared.
banned.
It's banned. Like, this is what he was saying. Like, you can't threaten nuclear.
Yeah.
Like
it's an unspoken rule, isn't it?
It's illegal, to do it.
It's a bit like terrorism, isn't it? You're
not allowed to
controlling people's actions with terror and fear and threats.
Scary, isn't it?
It's wrong.
It is mad. But that
moral of the story is the world's fucked.
Well, we could go over and sort it now.
I've always said if World War III kicked off tomorrow, I'd be one of the first people to sign up.
I'd fight for my country, but I'm not fighting for a proxy war. I'm not going over there fighting
I don't even think I get
that. In my opinion, it's.
They wouldn't do medicals, bro.
Right,
if World War III kicks off tomorrow, we are not ready, bro. They are not doing a medical on you. They're going, right, I'll show you how to shoot a gun. As long as you're willing to go, you're going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As long as you're mentally in a position to go, you're going, bro.
What about running and that? Because I ran about a kilometre the other day.
You'll work it out when you're over there. Literally, they will just. Mate, do you not remember when it first kicked off in Russia and Ukraine? And they were like, any men come to the centre of your town, and there will be army vehicles there just handing out guns to anyone.
Yeah.
No psych assessment, no medical. Just we will give you a gun. As long as you're physically capable, and you're under the age of 60, we are giving you a gun. You're not allowed to leave the country.
Wow.
And that's what would happen if World War III kicked off tomorrow. Yeah. My issue, I think would be, say it kicked off tomorrow. I go over to Russia. I kill 30 people in 2 years, and then World War III is over. Mentally, how do you deal with coming back and just living a normal life after that?
Yeah, it's tough.
Because you'd be so mentally numb to death. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no wonder there's such a history of like substance abuse with soldiers and stuff like that. Like,
I don't think we'll ever get to World War III. It's just at the end.
Do you don't think it'll happen in our lifetime? I do.
No, it will.
I hope that the people that have been voted up to the top and selected for their specific democratic skills are going to be able to come to a negotiation. Like, that is what
the world's at war.
Well, that's when I become prime minister. Then.
Yeah. I vote for you.
You'd be fucked, mate. No, I don't. The world's at war anyway. Countries are at war with each other day to day.
Everything's a competition.
Did you see that thing the other day that it was China and India on a border? They met in a valley and they had a big fight, and China massively outnumbered the Indians, but they didn't fight with
like
guns.
A street
it
fight?
was hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, I'd love it. Oh, be my element. Oh yeah, sign me up now. just pure violence, man. Pure violence.
The world's at war with each other. It won't ever happen. Yeah. It won't happen in our lifetime. AI will be the next war. AI is powerful. AI is more powerful than all of us. will ever be.
Beginning of the end, bro. Robots are going to take over. You're going to get done in by your toaster, I'm telling you.
If you've not had your COVID jab, you're going to get killed by AI.
Did a COVID jab, Tobias?
That's 3.
Oh,
Just so I could go on holiday. Not because.
No, we don't need them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't even need it.
Yeah. Lol. Fucking hell. But yeah. Madness, COVID. That was a weird one. I'm not speaking about that. I'm not going near that conversation. I've had it for 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Definitely had enough of it.
Here's one for you. A pigeon's real.
For me? A pigeon's real?
No, not for you, for everyone.
For everyone? I thought you were asking me.
We spoke about this last time. A pigeon's real.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Because of the thud they make. But I've hit 3 of them.
You've hit 3
I've hit 3. No.
50 points!
They make a bit of a mess on the road, like, obviously.
Playing fucking Fruit Ninja in real life, you son, I'm telling you.
So a pigeon's real.
Yeah. Come to that. Yes,
I actually want to end on like a really important like question.
Okay.
We're not ending yet. We keep going.
All right.
Yeah, but like, I want to get it out there, innit? Like,
So
you're on death row, yeah. Right. What is your last meal? You got an unlimited budget. What's your last meal?
So, for me, can it be 3 courses?
Yeah. As much as you want.
Right.
There's no spending limit. Like
5 courses then. So we're having scallops with like a pea puree and like sprinkled crispy bacon. That's starter. Then it's a sorbet to cleanse the palate. Main course.
Tory.
Main course is gonna have to be just a big steak. Because just cooked properly with the right sort of sides and stuff, like some nice chips and stuff.
Peppercorn sauce?
Actually prefer it without.
Yeah, first.
Just a bit of salt, a bit of pepper on it. I think that sort of leaves it where it needs to be for me. Some more sorbet, and then the pudding, chocolate ice cream, 10 scoops.
Chocolate ice cream, yeah. Chocolate chip or just chocolate?
Either. But normally it's just chocolate for me, but no chip.
If you eat vanilla ice cream, you are a sex offender. That's one thing. If you go out your way to choose to eat vanilla ice cream.
If there's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, like I understand like picking vanilla, but if you get a massive like selection,
still hard. I don't get it.
Vanilla slaps alright.
Nah, it's weird.
Not a sex offender, but
Just tastes like white.
Why?
Yeah, it just tastes white.
It's just weird, bro. Just like, why would you go out your way to eat fucking vanilla ice cream? And the worst part is, most people that have vanilla ice cream, they put sauce on it to make it taste like something else. So you're fucking lying to yourself. You're not lying to anyone else, you're lying to yourself. Do you know what I mean?
I had ice cream yesterday. Rum and raisin.
Oh, really?
Rum and raisin, yeah. I've never had rum and raisin.
I hope you didn't operate any heavy machinery after that. Bit of rum.
No, it's got no
over
rum
the
in it.
limit.
They had a Bailey's one, what was plus 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was weird.
Did you get ID'd?
No, because there's no alcohol, you weeb.
Rent free.
But yeah, I think that wraps it up.
This has been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Right, 54 minutes. Of
Should we just have a quick game of rock, paper, scissors then?
Okay.
So rock, paper, scissors, shoot, yeah?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You win. Best of 3.
Nah, yeah. I'll quit like that.
Fair enough.
Just something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ring Mitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good idea.
Let's see if he's up. This is a new weekly thing. He's just getting a phone call. Well,
What time is it?
alone. The time is it actually?
1:45.
Hello?
Our pigeon's real.
Are pigeons real?
Yeah.
Are pigeons real?
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How sure out of 10?
I'd probably say 10, to be honest.
What if I told you there's a pigeon watching you right now?
I would say that you're lying.
I'm not lying, I'm telling you now, they're looking at you right now.
Look behind you.
I'm sat in the living room.
I know, look out the window, bro, look out the window.
Your cat's brought one in.
They're in the walls.
They're in the wall.
Lovely to speak to you, bro.
See you later, Mitch.
See you, Mitch.
I'm gonna make it
Every Monday.
make it a weekly thing.
But yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Cheers for coming on, bro.
Thank you very much
First
for having
guest.
me.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Studio 26
thanks for having
Hotseat.
me. It's been fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios, mi amigo.